So what's up? This is Sun in Aries, Mars in Virgo. I would just like to mention that what I've noticed, look, I went backwards. So the Sun in Aries with Mars and Virgo placement is the last one I did when it comes to the Mars and Virgo. And I noticed that a lot of the action signs and the reactive signs and the hard-headed signs, this Mars and Virgo placement tones everything down, tones most of that behavior down. So, Aries, here where you would want to be more reactive, where you would just want to see, I don't even think you have a target most times. You would just want to go, go, go. That's what Aries does. Go, go, go. Always active. Will jump and do something and then think about it later. And really, most of the time, have no regrets because you feel like, well, it was all in the experience. Well, this placement tones that down. Okay, and I feel like it could have happened or stemmed from something like maybe a failure, a very significant, dominant failure, disappointment in life, whether it happened with you as an adult or a child, to where you see the world differently and you approach situations in the world differently, more cautiously. You know, you could have really trusted someone and they let you down on many different levels or on one significant level, and now you feel your approach is best when you have felt something out, when you look at all the details, when you analyze it, you know, kind of being behind the scenes, it makes more sense to you that way. And it's sometimes if you have a huge disappointment that happens, it doesn't have to be like a really huge, but it could be huge to you because after all, you looked at the details. You want to be particularly sure. And then when it failed, it can hit you hard to the point where it's hard for you to get back up again and continue on with the fight. It's hard for you to believe in a particular relationship, a fantasy love life where everything goes all good and all well all the time. It's hard for you to get back and be in charge. Let's say you was placed in a high position, a high managerial position, a high supervisor, or just a prominent position where it held a lot of weight and responsibility, in any way, shape, or manner. And it didn't turn out so good. You weren't able to live up to what you felt like or you thought that you could have. So now you can feel defeated before you start to get up and be in a leadership role again, or a role to where, you have to really put. So yeah, it could have just been something that had a traumatic effect on you to where now you want to just look at things in a realistic way. I had to stop my video. So yeah, you want to look at things in a realistic way and you want it all to make sense. You could be, another thing, you could be somebody that's really behind the scenes and where you like to be to yourself, where you're more of like the hermit type. You're more of someone who makes wise decisions. You just, you could like doing things like at night, or even if you like doing things during the daytime, it's just that you have a problem with people, maybe even that you're not familiar with. Okay, you can have a very serious problem with people that you are not familiar with. So everybody that you feel like, say they know you, you know them, you're gonna feel like, man, you're gonna want to know, like, man, I know this person because, or I know, it's more about, I know what I'm getting into. I know what I'm getting into. And I do like this placement because your work ethic is strong. So where passionate, where Aries may just want to go after their passions and then they may burn out, you won't be so quick to react. You won't be so sporadic, right? So what you'll do is you'll preserve your energy more and you'll spread it out, and therefore you'll work hard, or you'll work at finishing something that you wanted to start. Because remember, with any Aries placement, it's hard to keep that fire and that passion going consistently. But you're able, really, in most cases, to spread what you're working on and working at out. If you're interested in someone or attracted to someone, first of all, you could probably be attracted to someone that is more sporty, like where they have that look or that style or personality that's more workable. You know what I'm saying? It's not like dressy, fancy out there all the time. It's something that where they look clean, they look like they take care of themselves, or they are clean, they take care of themselves, and but yet it's functionable. You know, how they go about life, how they present themselves, what they wear is functionable. Like if we got to get up and go to the store early in the morning, you don't. We might have to get up and go. You don't have to get up and put on a whole face load of makeup before we go. You see what I'm saying? It's like there's nothing. It's not necessarily, you don't really do things for show. If it's gonna be for show, it's gonna be workable. So you're attracted to people that are logical and um and they in particular as well, but at the same time you see their passion. It's not loud, it's not a loud passion. It shows up through what they can accomplish, their work ethic. And like I said, this is like a really, really toned down Aries placement, almost sometimes where you don't really, this person is like off in a cut working on projects at their house to themselves. They can go run and do things by themselves. As a matter of fact, they could even be in a relationship with you, and they could still be able to have their time alone, and they don't really need a partner to thrive. Like they need a partner where them and their partner, when they're together, they have some type of work ethic, like they can get things done. What they can't get done, they want to have somebody there that can make sure the job gets done. Okay, so either way, the job gets done. I just feel like with this placement, don't let failure, or because something didn't go the way that you planned or you thought, don't let that stop you or deter you from starting over, for trying again, for getting back up, getting back on your throne, and getting back out there, starting new relationships. Don't let something that went wrong stop you from trying new things or getting back up again. As well as, you can Mars and Virgo placement a lot of times overthinks or talks themselves out of things. And you could easily talk yourself out of trying something again for all the reasons why it won't go right. So really practice just looking at situations that happen, lost opportunities, failed attempts, as learning lessons, especially like in love, and just what you're trying to pursue in life, period. Look at them as learning lessons. What can you take out of the situation, and how can you make it work for you? Because once you do, you can accomplish so much. You can accomplish so much. And I understand, because, that it feels like it can be a lot for you guys when you lose something, because of the fact that you put so much of your energy and your effort towards building it up, towards keeping it, that when it goes wrong, it's like, no, I don't think that I can do that again. But you gotta don't look at the bad things as a testimony or answer for why you shouldn't do something. Look at it as, what can I find out of this situation or use out of this situation for the next time? And really try not to hold other people I don't want to say fault, but as a definer of doing something this that someone else done, if that makes any sense. You know, each person, each experience is a new person, a new experience, a new chance to make what we want happen, or to live life at least in a meaningful way, you know. And it's all about being able to be open to that and expanding. All right. And really definitely practice active forgiving, and forgiving others that let you down. I feel like that's where it starts at with you guys. That's where it starts. I feel like this placement, if you use it to its potential, you can really get a lot of things done, like a lot of quality things. You can have the work ethic to actually back what you want to begin, your passions, whatever you're creating, and whatever you're desiring in life. Okay? You just gotta believe in it. You just gotta know it. And I'm gonna stop right there. Aries Sun, Mars and Virgo, and this has been Butterfly Light. Peace.